And Beck, this is James here in New York. It's 7:40, and I thought I'd send you a video instead of writing a long email because it's faster and it's more fun. So you ask, do you happen to know why ratings agencies might rate certain banks, lenders, and not others? So I would preface this by saying that I am a stock analyst and I focus on US stocks. So I only know a little bit about the rating agencies and how they interact with companies in the United States, but I do cover financial companies. So what I would say is rating agencies are paid by companies to rate them, and the companies pay the rating agencies because the company wants the rating, and they usually want the rating if they're going to raise debt. So a company that finances itself with a fair amount of debt, or even just a little, is likely to pay one or more rating agencies for a rating. And companies that raise equity or just self-finance with their own internally generated equity tend not to use the rating agencies. So let me read the rest of your question. Or why would S&P but not Moody's rate a company? Well, one reason that a debt issuer may be rated by one company is because they only want a rating from one rating agency, and they want to avoid a rating from another rating agency. For example, Moody's has, in the specialty finance space, specialty finance being non-bank, non-insurance financial companies, maybe credit card lenders, student lenders, etc. Moody's has a more punitive rating system for rating specialty finance companies in the United States. And as a result, oftentimes specialty finance borrowers will avoid paying Moody's for a rating, and they'll focus only on S&P, maybe on Fitch, and on a little tiny guy named Kroll ratings. So for example, I cover the stock of a company called Air Lease. Air Lease buys planes and rents them to airlines for money, including Qantas. And Air Lease pays only S&P for a rating and does not pay Moody's. And Moody's doesn't rate it. There are also instances where the rating agency, even though it's not being paid to rate a company, will actually go ahead and do a rating for free if the rating agency is trying to develop an expertise in that sector or kind of maintain market share in that sector. Ratings market share, meaning a competing ratings firm is trying to come in and win business. So I don't think there's any requirement by an exchange. The ultimate reason companies get rated is just so they can raise debt capital cheaply. And when you're not rated, it's harder to raise debt capital cheaply, partly because insurance companies and other institutional investors have sometimes rating requirements. So let's say you are the CEO of an insurance company. You may be restricted by certain laws or even regulations in your country that say you can only invest in certain investment grade rated securities, typically triple B and better. Let me see what else you have here. There's stock exchanges in the United States don't require a rating. Doing research on a whole bunch of lenders, trying to get their ratings across a few rating agencies, but it's proving to be difficult. Yeah, so if you have any other questions, let me know. I'd be happy to answer from what I know, which is US equities. And I would definitely encourage you to talk to someone in Australia because it's possible that the United States landscape is different in Australia. And maybe what's happening here is not at all what's happening there. And I would hate to lead you astray. But I hope you have a good morning. It's probably 9:45 there. It's good to talk to you, and feel free to hit me up with any other questions. Bye.